Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Well guys, in this video I'm going to teach you true, false, not given in academic IELTS reading. Even if you are gender training, the techniques are same. Basically the method is same, only the passages are different. So in this video I'm going to tell you how to read the question and how to decide whether the statement is true, false or not given, and we will solve this test together. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, consider subscribing, and I also teach IELTS online. My number is given, you can contact me for that. So guys, without any further delay, let's take a start and we are going to solve true, false, not given in section 2. Let's take a start. Okay guys, so the question type is true, false, not given, and you know about this already. Question number 22. Halley observed one transit of the planet Venus. Now if Halley observed one transit of planet Venus, then it is true. If the planet is different or transit is double, two transits or all that, then again it is false, right? And if they don't tell anything about Halley observing planet Venus transit, so then it's gonna be not given. Now if we know already that there is Halley in the passage and we got to find planet Venus and transit actually. So the word Halley came here. This is Simon, this is Halley. Now let's read from here because we are already familiar with the passage. Edmund Halley in November 1677, Halley observed, wow, Halley observed a transit of the innermost planet Mercury. Halley observed a transit of the innermost planet, and that planet is Mercury. And over here they say Halley observed one transit of the planet Venus. No, so it's Mercury actually. That is why the information or the statement contradicts the information. So the answer is false. Clear? Very simple and easy. 23. Leontil managed to observe a second Venus transit. Now if he managed to observe second Venus transit, it's true. If he could not manage to observe, or if he did not observe second Venus transit, then it is false. Otherwise it's not given. Now Yontil, we got to see where Yontil is. Yeah, now we are already familiar with this passage, so the word Yontil is here. Let's see. Leontil, so second one. He was thwarted the fact and all that, ships pitching and all that. Undaunted, he remained south of equator, keeping himself busy by studying the island of Mauritius and Madagascar before setting off to observe the next transit. Good. Next transit means second transit. Now again we go back and see what the question is. Leontil managed to observe a second Venus transit. Next transit in Philippines. Ironically, after traveling nearly 50,000 kilometers, his view was clouded. Wow. When his view was clouded, he was not able to observe. But at the last moment, a very dispiriting experience. So his view was clouded out at the last moment. So the question is, Leontil managed to observe a second Venus transit? No, actually, he was not able to observe that, right? So the information is contradicts. There they say managed to observe, but there they say his view was clouded. That's why this answer is also false. Okay. Now let's see. 24. The shape of Venus appears distorted. Now we need to find shape of Venus. Appears distorted when it starts to pass in front of the sun. Shape of Venus appears distorted. So you need to go on. Actually the answers are in order. Okay. Let's go on. Shape of Venus, and Venus is here again, begins to cross the sun's disk. Yeah, we got to find the shape. There they say when Venus begins to cross the sun's disk, it looks means shape. Always look for these type of things. It looks smeared, not circular. Now circular is a shape, not circular. Smeared means distorted, right? So it is not, you know, this is like a circle. So this is something not a circle, or my drawing is not good anyways. So the shape of Venus appear distorted when it starts to pass in front of the sun. Yes, it looks smeared, not circular, right? When Venus begins to cross the sun's disk, it looks smeared, not circular. That is why the answer to question number 24, the shape of Venus appear distorted, that is true. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Let's go on. Early astronomers suspected that the atmosphere on Venus was toxic. Early astronomers suspected atmosphere on Venus was toxic. That's what you need to find. If early astronomers suspected that the atmosphere on Venus was toxic, then it is true. If early astronomers did not suspect or it was not toxic, then it is false. And if they don't tell us anything, then it's not given. Now atmosphere is the main thing, right? We need to go on and see about it. Okay, Venus exhibits a hollow light when it is seen just outside the sun. So we got to see atmosphere. While this showed astronomers that Venus was surrounded by a thick layer of gases. While this showed astronomers that Venus was surrounded, okay, by a thick layer of gases reflecting sunlight around it. Both effects made it impossible to obtain accurate timing. Both effects made it impossible. So actually, while this showed astronomers that Venus was surrounded by a thick layer of gases reflecting sunlight around it, both effects made it impossible to obtain accurate timing. Now what's the question? What's the question? The question, early astronomers suspected that the atmosphere on Venus was toxic. There is no information given on atmosphere of Venus being toxic. That is why the answer to question number 25 is not given. You must not confuse yourselves. It's all very clear. Toxic. There is no mention of the atmosphere, whether it was toxic or not. They talk about gases, but no, not like being toxic. Okay, the parallax principle. First we'll have to scan parallax principle. Then we got to say whether it allows astronomers to work out how far away distant stars are from the earth, right? How far away means distance. How far away distant stars are from the earth. So first we need to scan the parallax principle. All right, we were here. Parallax principle. Oh yeah. Parallax shift. We need to find parallax principle. Oh yeah, I found it here. Now it means you got to read from here. So basically, parallax principle allows astronomers to work out how far away distant stars are from the earth. Distant stars. The parallax principle can be extended to measure the distance to the stars. Okay, that's right. The parallax principle can be extended to measure the distance to the star. If you look at a star in January when Earth is at one point in its orbit, it will seem to be in a different position from where it appears 6 months later. Knowing the width of Earth's orbit, the parallax shift lets astronomers calculate the distance. It sounds true. The parallax principle allows astronomers lets astronomers calculate the distance. Lets and allows, they are the same thing. Lets astronomers calculate the distance and allows astronomers, parallax principle allows astronomers to work out how far distant stars are from the earth. How far distant stars are from the earth means distance. Work out, calculate the distance. So parallax principle allows them. That's why the answer is true. Okay, 22 false, 23 false, 24 true, 25 not given and true. So if you're going to do guess without reading the passage, all false, 2 answers will be correct. All true, 2 answers will be correct. So never write all not given. Okay. All right guys, thank you. Welcome back. Okay, feeling good? Okay, so this is how you can watch my other videos on IELTS reading and you will be better. Practice is the key in IELTS reading. Practice makes perfect. Thank you very much. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. ASAD YAQUB truly wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.